Okay, crafting friends, grab your Dollar Tree plastic spoons or any plastic spoons you've got, some napkins, and let's have fun. We are on the mission here to create a nice either wall decor or actually a candle holder. So as you can see is I chose the napkin. I'm going to make the patriotic one. I chose the napkin that has a little bit of red and a little bit of the white in it. And I'm just going to simply create the little pieces. To fit the surface of my spoon and just simply decoupage it little by little. And of course, when you do that, when you choose the napkin, you got to choose the napkin that has that sort of a forgiving pattern, that it really is not mandatory, the way you install it. You could decoupage the back and front of the napkin, but it's really not necessary. I mean, the first row, I would say do it. So as you can see is the little pieces here and there. I've got a little bit of the red, a little bit of the white napkins right on it. And of course, stacking it all nice and making sure that I do not really have much of the wrinkles. And then, of course, to get the job speed up even faster, I just decided to do a 2 or 3 at the time after I rip the little pieces, just like that. And of course, trying to make sure that I don't create no wrinkles right on it. It may look like it's a hard job, but it really isn't, because you know what? It's all about spreading a very thin amount of the Mod Podge and just simply covering this all up with the napkin. I absolutely love to decoupage, so it is actually fun for me. So just like that, I got the groupings of red, white, and some napkins that I decoupaged were the blue stars. So now it's about the ensemble. So I'm just going to cut my decoupaged napkins, spoons with the napkins, right, I would say on a longer side, because I do want it to be able to extend all of it. So got myself a good sharp scissors and I got myself a first row. So what I'm going to do with the first row is just simply install everything to the side of my wooden slice. If you do not have it, the cardboard will be actually even better, because you can stack in between the grooves the napkins. Just because I do wanted to create the American flag out of my in my stand, I decided to put red and white on one side and then just put a quarter of my stand only with the blue and white stripes. So now when I'm getting to a second row, I'm just installing it right on the edge, in between, sort of interlocking as much as you can. And that's why that little longer grip that we left when we cut all the spoons is super helpful. I'm just not patient for my hot glue to dry. So, it takes a little while. But look at this. I've got myself a system. I poured the hot glue earlier and then, let it dry before I add my spoon right on it. And just like that, I know it's a lot of the hot glue you can see, but don't worry, you're not going to see it. So now we're going to repeat the third step, the third row. And in this one, I'm just installing it right on a tippy toe. So the spoons are standing a little bit. So it just brings a little bit more of the volume. And I'm doing it exactly the same way, adding glue ahead of time. And then, of course, adding the spoons. And then as you can see is I've added even more glue, covered this with the wooden slice, turned my project on the other side, and I did again the same thing on the back of it. So I've got the wooden slices on the back and the front. And now check this out. My little candle holder looks pretty cool. I so hope that I inspired you to grab your plastic spoons and all your patriotic napkins or any napkins and have fun decoupaging. As you can see, as I grab a different napkin and created another flower, I am having so much fun decoupaging those plastic spoons. If you're looking for some patriotic napkins, check the comments. I have some bundles listed on my website. Thanks for watching.